Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast, and today I'm opening up an entire box of Kaldheim set booster packs. Now, in my last video on Wednesday, I opened up an entire box of Kaldheim draft booster packs. You can find that video right here somewhere. And you all said, do the set boosters next, so here I am. What do you want me to open up next week? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, my video of opening up the draft boosters was pretty long, as I talked about every single card that I opened up and shared all kinds of stories from the design of Kaldheim. Today with the set boosters, I'm going to move at a little faster pace, so let me know what you think in the comments below. But without any further ado, let's get right into it with the Kaldheim set boosters. Here we go.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Kaldheim set booster opening. It's time to crack this open and see what we get. Now, if you're not familiar with set boosters, this is something brand new that started with Zendikar Rising. It's the only set that's happened with Zendikar for so far. And a lot of cool stuff going on with set boosters. They're really boosters that are designed to just crack open and see what you get. They're not for drafting. You don't draft them or anything like that. And you can get a variety of number of rares in them. You don't always just get one. You get 2, 3. You get a foil. I think you can get all the way up to 4 rares. And there's also sometimes these wacky list cards that show up, which are cards from throughout Magic's history. Just reprints that show up with a little Planeswalker symbol in the corner. Here's what the packs look like. And we're going to crack all these open. Like I said, we're going to go at a pretty fast pace just because I want to try out different things, right? We went slow-paced the last time, told a bunch of stories. I told a bunch of stories about these cards already, so let's get right into it and see what we get. I realized for the first Kaldheim set booster, I should probably walk you through exactly what you find in this. So here we go. The first thing you find in a set booster at the front is your art card. There are 81 different pieces that we've selected from the set. They're story moments or awesome pieces of art or all kinds of cool stuff. And on the front, you have that cool piece of art. And on the back, you've got an area where you can get an artist to sign it or just doodle something yourself, write a shopping list, whatever you're in the mood for. Then we've got a snow-covered land. About 15% of the time, this will be a foil snow-covered land too, so keep an eye out for those. Then you've got 7 connected commons or uncommons. Now, the commons and the uncommons that show up here do not connect to each other, but the commons should all connect to each other and the uncommons should all connect to each other. Some of these are more tenuous connections than others, admittedly, in an effort to get the commons all in here. Sometimes you have to draw some strange connections. So they can be anything from color to name to flavor text to creature type, all kinds of different stuff. So here we've got a blue giant rogue, followed by another giant. So some giant tribal stuff going on here maybe. Followed by a red removal spell. Yeah, okay, it's a red card that'll go into your red deck. It's not, like I said, not a perfect connection necessarily, but the idea here is you can open this up and find cards that will go together in a similar deck. And this is a great removal spell. I would definitely put in a deck I was building if I just, had a few set booster packs to build my red deck from. And then we've got Smashing Success, which is another red instant. It makes a treasure token and destroys an artifact or a land, followed by a card that also makes a treasure token. So there's a bit of a connection there for any kind of treasure deck that you're building up. Followed by a card that also makes you discard a card. And this last card made you discard a card too, so there's a bit of a discard theme there. Then we've got our uncommon, and like I said, this is not going to be connected to the other commons in the set. And since this is our one connected uncommon, it's not connected to much of anything, but it's still a cool saga to open up here, so that's cool. So then we get into our wild card slot. It could be one of any rarity, a common, uncommon, rare, mythic, rare, and it is a uncommon. All right, there's always a bit of excitement when you check out the slot because you never know what you're going to get. This is a pretty exciting saga too, so 2 sagas on the same pack, that's nice. Then we get into our guaranteed rare, mythic rare. We've got Draugr Necromancer here, a cool new snow creature. Then this next slot could be one of a few different things. It's either a snow common or uncommon, a showcase uncommon, so that's one of the ones with the cool special legendary frame, or one of the theme booster rares. The Kaldheim theme boosters have exclusive rares in them that you can open up, and you can also find them here in this next slot in the set boosters as a rare you can potentially grab. So we've got a showcase frame Agar, the Freezing Flame. This will go well with those giant cards that I got earlier in the pack. In the connected commons and uncommons. And then to round it out, we get a random foil. Hey, it's a giant ox. So that is a great way to crew that plow that we all love so much. What a funny way to start off the set booster. Followed by either a token or a list card. Now the list cards are really, really cool. About 25% of booster packs, set booster packs have them, which is a change from previous, by the way. You get them more often now, which is totally awesome. And or you get a token in that spot. And this time around, we've got a Dwarf Berserker, but I look forward to seeing what wonky cards from the list show up. The list could be cards that, there's a huge list of cards, about 300 or so, that are from throughout Magic's history. They show up in their original version, just like they would in, say, Mystery Booster. So they have the old card frame in some cases, old templating, all kinds of cool stuff. So we'll see what ones we find on our adventure here. So there's the first pack. I wanted to walk you through how the first one worked, and we'll kind of, not talk about that quite as much going forward, although I'll still reference it a little bit here and there. All right, so we're gonna keep cracking this open. Oh, I love seeing these full art cards. These are so cool. So there's Vega the Watcher there. Now keep in mind that the snow land that shows up here does not have to be a basic land. It's any of the snow lands. So you get that, can get a snow basic like I got in the last pack, or one of the 10 dual lands that are options. So that's kind of cool. We got our connected commons and uncommons. Looks like some white cards here, followed by our uncommons. Ooh, these two go together pretty well. That's pretty nice. Or equipment to hang out. We've got our wild card here in Rune of Mortality. Our rare Cosmos Charger. A snow creature in this slot, followed by our foil Carfel Harbinger, and then our ad card. I'll bring up again that I did a video about this a while back too with the designers, but there are these little mini games that can show up in these packs too that are a ton of fun. You can play them with a single booster pack, so a lot of the time, or a single booster pack per player in many cases. So these are pretty fun to hang around, and you can go check out my video for more. They're also on our website. Just fun ways to use booster packs in all kinds of creative neat ways. So I'll pull out the rares here and try to keep a stack of these last time. People seem to really enjoy that. And let's go on to the next pack and see what we crack on open. All right, we've got, to kick it off, this full art card. That is a sweet looking art card right here. Love putting these at the front of commander decks or things like that. Kolvori, the God of Kinship, 48 of 81. We've got our snow-covered island in foil, so there's that 15% chance of a foil coming through. Connected commons and uncommons, hanging out here. Ooh, Arnie slays the troll. These are cool to have right next to each other. Arnie slays the troll and Svella Ice Shaper. That's pretty neat. There's the troll that might be getting slayed right there. Then we've got our the wild card slot, Avalanche Caller, hanging out here. Followed by our guaranteed rare. Check this out, Turgrid, God of Fright. Super happy to open this up. That's great. This is a card that has generated much commander discussion and is one of the double-faced gods from the set. You can play it as either side, and it can helm your commander deck, given that it is a creature on the front side, so that's pretty cool. We've got our card at the back that is either a snow card or showcase, uncommon or theme booster rare. We've got a snow card in this case, and then our random foil, the Axe Guard Cavalry, followed by an ad card. I'm really excited to try and open up some of these list cards. Those are the things I know for me, that's what I look for the most in every pack. I mean, I love getting extra rares and the wild card slots and all that kind of stuff, but just seeing like an old card frame card poke out from the back. And you can always tell when you open one up, by the way, because when you crack open a set booster pack, you will know immediately the token is the first thing you see here, if you get one or not. So it builds that anticipation, because if you get a card that is facing a magic card back at the back, you know there's a list card. So when we find one of those, we'll build up the anticipation toward it. All right, got this Cosmos Serpent art card right here. Snow-covered island. Some connected commons and uncommons. We're going to check out next our wild card. We've got an extra uncommon, the Frenzied Raider. Here comes the rare, our Reckless Crew from this pack. Followed by our snow card, Spirit of the Elder Guard. And at the very back, woohoo! And that is awesome. I will take the Foil Herald. This is a card that will certainly be standard playable if Elves is a deck, but also just anytime you get a foil commander option, that makes me pretty happy. So I'm gonna set these folks over here, boop, and crack open the next set booster. We're really happy with how the set boosters did with Zendikar. So made a few tweaks. These are a little bit different to accommodate for some things like the theme booster rares, but in general, pretty similar looking. Frenzied Raider art card showing up here. We've got a snow-covered forest, and we'll continue to look at set boosters and adjust them, as the case might be on a set-to-set basis. We do lock these things in pretty far in advance, so you'll see any, feedback from these ones incorporated several sets in the future, but, we'll still be looking and tweaking them as necessary. So let us know what you think about the set boosters in the comments down below, and maybe they'll be incorporated in a future set. All right, so we got our connected commons and uncommons here. Some little elf synergy is rolling around here. So keep the fact there's our connected in mind. Got our uncommons. Provoke the trolls, followed by a card that makes a troll. That makes me smile. Then we've got let's see. I wasn't counting. Yeah, so we're through our 7. So this is our wild card. So another nice uncommon. Second, Arnie slays the troll for us. And then our rare is going to be Battle for Bretagard. It's so cool to see all these sagas show up here. Makes me really happy to open up so many sagas. I just love seeing this card frame and all the cool stuff. Like, some of the artists actually like etched wood or things like that for their pieces. So really, there's some outstanding novelty art that they did that is mind-blowing in this set. Victor Adame has this piece that if we open it up, I'll point it out. It's super cool. I mentioned it in my last video as well. So here's our rare. Ooh, and then we got our showcase card here. So once again, this could be our showcase uncommon, legendary, or a snow card. And then our foil, Lit Jar of Kinseekers, followed by a little mini game about Booster Blitz. All right, on to the next pack here. Still no list cards. Hunting for those list cards. All right, we've got our art card here. Notvold Slumber Mound, fitting with our troll theme we picked up a couple times. Foil Glacial Floodplain. Once again, these can come in this slot, and they can be foil, so that's kind of cool. Got some connected commons and uncommons here. Looks like there's some giant stuff happening in these uncommons, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of giants, here's our showcase, or our wild card, Agar the Freezing Flame, followed by our rare Mystic Reflection. This has been a much discussed card with Avenger of Zendikar and numerous other fun synergy cards, so that's pretty cool. This is a blast to cast, and you can target your opponent's stuff too, by the way, to deny them a sweet creature potentially. So yeah, this is one I'm excited to jam in Commander and maybe even Standard. We'll see. We get to our showcase card, Carter the Doom Scourge. Very nice. And then a full random foil, Run Ashore is here. All right. Cool stuff so far. Let's keep on cracking. All right, treasure token at the back. All right, we've got Maja, Bretagard Protector. Maja. I don't claim to know how to pronounce this one exactly correct. I'll have to look it up. Maybe it's Maha, given Norse pronunciation. 61. Snow-covered swamp. We've got our connected commons and uncommons once again. Doing some boasty stuff here. Looks like a little red-white aggro deck. And then, ooh, this is a good coincidental card to get here in the uncommon slot. Forging the Tyrite Sword. We've got our wild card in the Dwarven Hammer. Or excuse me, that's part of this. Part of the connected commons and uncommons. We've got our wild card in Fearless Liberator, followed by a rare. Ho, that is a nice rare pull. Showcase Red In God of the Worthy. This is the card in the set that does hate on snow cards. Makes your opponent's snow lands show up tapped. I'm very curious to see what the presence of this card does for Standard. Just having it in the format, if people are playing it at all, will not make people play Vanity Snowland. So I know there's been a lot of discussion around the impact of snow making people not want to play their cool regular basic lands. I think this card will help curb some of that, because if it's at all playable, you will not take the risk, right? You're not going to take the risk of bluffing snow at the risk of sometimes not being able to cast your spells if your opponent has this in play. So we'll see what happens, see how much this card shows up, but super happy to have the showcase version here. And this frame is just rad. I love it. James Arnold actually was inspired to make this frame by visiting a Norse museum, which is pretty awesome. We have one of those down here in Seattle, which is cool. And then another showcase card here, Herald. Very cool. Followed by our foil, which is Kaya's Onslaught. All right. On to the next pack. Let's see what we crack open here. Okay. We see a Magic card back, so we know there's a list card. One of 300 cards from Magic's history is going to be at the back of this booster. I always get super excited to see what that is as a longtime player. I'm so nostalgic. So, got some other stuff to get through first, but we'll see what that is. We've got Valky, the God of Lies, who's actually Tybalt. Don't tell anybody, though. Hanging out over here. Snowland. Connected commons or uncommons. Sort of looks like some kind of black. Ooh, lots of black cards here. We got a Replicating Ring in this uncommon slot, followed by the Avalanche Caller. Here's our wild card, a Frost Augur. Very cool. And then Waking the Trolls. So many trolls happening here, which makes sense. It's a Norse theme set, so you get a little bit trolled to doing this stuff. Love getting the sagas, so that's a cool rare. We've got a snow card in this slot, the Frostbite. We've got our foil, which is going to be Master Scald, and then here it is, our list card. Where are we going to start? Let's start by just moving up from the bottom. Let's see what we get. Okay, so this is a card from Rivals of Ixalan. It's a 2/2, looks like green-blue multicolored card. I do not have the list memorized. Is Kumena here? Let's see what we got. Merfolk Mistbinder, very cool. This is a nice Merfolk Tribal Lord, which works, by the way. We do switch up the list from set to set. There's some new cards here that were not there in the Zendikar Rising ones, and we try and include some stuff that synergizes with things in the set, and this, of course, works well with all of the changelings, which is pretty cool. So if you're building a changeling deck, put this in there and it'll pump it up. One of my favorite commander decks is Tribal, which has a bunch of changelings and then random tribal lords. It's cool to see like a Merfolk Mistbinder and Crucible of Fire and Mog Catcher all playing for the same team. So maybe this will go right in there. Very charming card. And you know that Planeswalker symbol over there in the corner? It means it's an exact pickup, right? So this is the same file, literally everything is the same about this card from as you saw in Rivals of Ixalan, except for this Planeswalker symbol, and that was something I helped pioneer with the mystery boosters. Something that really helped enable us to do that prog. All right, next pack, we've got another list card here. Can't wait to get there. About time. All right, first things first, we have this art card, Narfi the Betrayer King. Yeah, that's pretty cool. These art cards, I'd be curious to know what you all think, so let me know about the art cards. I really enjoy having these around. Like, they're just cool things to put at the front of your commander decks or fill out your binder with, or just check out the gorgeous art of Magic in more detail. Yeah, let me know what you think about them. Do you dig them? All right, so we're going to get through these here. We've seen this run of Connected Commons and Uncommons a few times now. I got this Rune of Might. Looks like, and then this Weathered Runestone, followed by a Rune of Speed. Oh, I skipped ahead there a little bit. This was our wild card, and then Elvish War Master, a nice elf rare. This is going to see play, I think, even in some older formats potentially too. I would believe this shows up in Pioneer Elf decks or maybe even Modern Elves. Who knows? Definitely an Elf commander deck. Oh, this was the wild card. That's why I went too far. So sorry, the runes did match together. That's why I was like, oh, it makes sense these runes are together. This was the wild card, so we got a rare wild card here. Super exciting. I love this. You get 2 rares in the same pack. So the next card is Burning Rune Demon, which is pretty nice. Speaking of runes, a little different take on runes here, but 2 rares in 1 pack. One of the mini strengths of set boosters. All right, and then we've got our. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. This is a Theme Booster rare. Jumped the gun there a little bit. These are cards we often targeted at being commandery style cards, and just kind of a lot of them are just like big, huge, awesome things you can cast to be really appealing to people coming into the game and people trying to build commander decks with late game finishers. So Burning Rune Demon fits right into that methodology pretty well. So 2 rares, happy about that. Here's our snow card. Gonna check out our foil, Goldvine Pick. All right, then we're into our set booster card, which is a list card. Here we go at the very back. I'm just going to move it from the bottom up again. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's an old frame card. Okay. 3/4 RK Post. I know what this is. This is from the first set I started. I went to the pre-release for. I actually met RK Post there, and this was the hot new card. So I have a ton of nostalgic for this. Lightning Angel has got to be. Lightning Angel, and it is, it's Lightning Angel. Now this is the time shifted one. I guess the 2006 should have given it away, right? This is from Time Spiral, but of course originally in Apocalypse, and this makes me really, really happy. I have so many fond memories of playing with this card, and whenever it shows up in decks, I love it. So that's a super cool open. These list cards, man, every time I see one, I just get so happy. All right, on to the next. All right, no list card this pack, that's fine. We'll be more in later boosters. I know list cards aren't like necessarily the like on theme thing from the set, but there's the thing that I personally as a longtime player get the most excited about. And Lightning Angel, by the way, hey, makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of angels rolling around on Kaldheim, so that's cool. The Valkyries and all. We've got Egon, the God of Death, as this art card. Got our Snowland. Got some Connected Commons and Uncommons here. I should be counting so I get this right this time. Just, all right, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means this should be our wild card. So Usher of the Fallen. Nice wild card there. This is a card I think will be quite playable in standard, cube, all kinds of places. Our rare is going to be Rise of the Dread Marn. Then we've got our a theme booster rare. Nice. Canopy Tactician. This is a really exciting one for our elf deck. We'll go with that Showcase Herald we opened up earlier. Followed by our foil. Ooh, foil rare Saga. So like I said, this foil can be any rarity. So between the theme booster rare, the guaranteed rare, the wild card, the foil, you can open up a lot of rares in these packs. And this pack alone has 3 of them right here in a row. So that's pretty sweet. And if the wild card was a rare, well, that could have also been a 4th rare for this pack. So I'll happily take this foil rare here. That is great. And this is a card I expect to see plenty of play. I mean, in Commander, this draws you a ton of cards by being able to mill stuff from or exile stuff from people's graveyard, and you get one for every single player, and you can cast them. So really, it draws you like 2 cards per player by the time it's done, assuming you can cast all of them, which you're not going to be able to, but still, pretty fantastic. Excited to have a foil one of these. I might put that into a commander deck right away. All right, going into the next pack. Another list card. I personally like seeing the card back here because you know that you got there when you open up the pack, and then you're like, oh man, what is it going to be? What is it going to be? You kind of spend the whole pack in anticipation. All right, we've got Glittering Frost here on this art card. Snow-covered plains. Got some connected commons and uncommons rolling out here. I love the pairing of the ox in the vehicle. That makes me pretty happy. All right, so we've got 3, 6. There's the 7th one, Replicated Ring. We've got our Frost Augur as our wild card. And then coming up next for a rare, we've got the Cosmos Elixir. Very cool. Another Frost Augur. You can get duplicates here in the various different slots. We got our Frost Augur in the snow/showcase, the snow case slot, maybe, I don't know what we'll call it, snow theme booster case. And then as our foil, we have Doomscar Oracle. Oh, and our list card is Golden Glow Moth. I did not do the anticipation thing there at the end, but there you go. Which is probably appropriate for Golden Glow Moth. Truly, one of the things about the list is anything and everything can show up here, and sometimes you get, really the cards that are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this rare showed up. Other times you end up with cards that are like, this is a weird card to put in here. This was card, when it came out, I was like, this is a very weak card. What's going on with Golden Glow Moth? But a lot of players found it very charming. And this is a card that you can look at and smile, and it's a gorgeous piece of artwork, even though the card is not the most exciting thing to play with, and as a reminder of times long past from Shadowmoor in this case. So Golden Glow Moth, hanging out here. It's kind of like the Time Spiral Time Shifted sheet originally. It's not all about like the every single card being the hottest card in Magic. It's about cards that you'll look at and be like, wow, that's cool, or huh, what's this doing here, or make you smile or nostalgic in some way. And I remember reading lots of internet comments about this card when it was spoiled, so I have a bit of nostalgia for it in that sense. We've got Halvar, the God of Battle, here on this art card. Got our Snowland, our connected commons and uncommons. Some good red, followed and green. So you got some green brawlers here, followed by a red card. You got this Surtland Frostpire as our wild card. Our rare is going to be the Battle Mammoth. Nice. It's a mythic rare. This is a pretty exciting card. It has a 5-mana, 6/5 trampler with upside, and you can foretell it out on turn 4. So watch out for this one on tables across from you. Followed by our Snowcase theme thing, Replicating Ring, a snow card in this case. And then we have our foil, which is Grim Draugr. Very cool. Let me know in the comments, by the way. I'm curious to know what you think about this style, right? So last time I did the talk about every single card, spent 2.5 hours talking about the set. This is more of just an open it up, muse here and there about some of the cards. Show you kind of what you can find in a set booster. Let me know what you prefer in the comments down below. I have a lot more product to open, so I can do it in a number of different styles. All right, this pack we've got the Goldspan Dragon Snow as our art card. Snow-covered mountain, some connected commons and uncommons. Looks like this is good for a red deck here. Maybe a bit of dwarf stuff, boasty stuff. Let's see, we got through all seven of these here. So we've got Bradagard Stronghold as our wild card, followed by our rare Showdown of the Scalds. We have our snow card right here in Boreal Outrider, followed by a foil, the Notvold Recluse. All right. Not Vold, quite what I was looking for. All right, here we are. Got our ad card there. Whoa, that's gorgeous. That is a really cool art card. Love that. That is Eskia, God of the Tree, number 4381. Snowcover Mountain. That is, oh my gosh, I love these snowlands in foil. That's just great. All right, so we got our 7, connected commons and uncommons. Got this green run again here. They're all connected. Followed by Finn, the Fangbearer, as our uncommon going out there. This is going to be our wild card, Binding the Old Gods. Our rare is Reflections of Littjara. Build your own tribal deck. Very, very nice, especially with all those changelings rolling around, but also, copy all your elves, stuff like that. This will go right into my tribal deck, so happy to crack open one of these. We've got our snow card, Icebind Pillar, and a foil Skull Raid, followed by an ad card. All right, hopping on into the next booster here. All right, there's Big Burly Giant at the front. The Quakebringer, I believe this is his name. Yeah, Quakebringer. Here we go. I'm usually pretty bad with the names of new cards, given that they all used to be playtest names. But this is one I happen to know. It's a pretty exciting card. All right, Snow-Covered Land. Got our connected commons or uncommons. Looks like plenty of black cards. Once again, we want these to really be ways to help kick off a deck in many cases, and getting a bunch of cards with the same color next to each other, do a pretty good job of that. So six black cards. We got our uncommon here, the Rootless Yew. We have our wild card, Svella, the Ice Shaper, followed by our rare, who's going to be, check this out, another showcase rare god, or excuse me, not a god, but just showcase rare legend, Magda, the Brazen Outlaw, perfect for my dwarf tribal deck. Go find a dragon, make some treasure. I remember drafting this card and being really disappointed I didn't draft a dragon to go along with it, but when I build my commander deck, there will be some dragons, that is for sure. This is a sweet open. Oh my gosh, that's rad. Love it. All right, got our snow card here, Priestly Haunted Edge, and our foil, Seryl's Packmate. All right. Love seeing that showcase frame. Whenever this shows up, this is another thing that makes me very happy, seeing the showcase cards. It just feels like a little cherry on top. I love that you get a bunch of them in this set. All right, we've got Port of Carfell here. Come back here, art card. All right, following up, we've got Sulphurous Mire. We've got our connected commons, uncommons. Once again, getting a little boasty here. A little boasty, a little aggressive, a little red-white boasty aggressiveness. And that's our uncommon. Maja, the Braided Guard Protector. I think we got the art card for you a little bit ago. Uncommon legend showing up in this set. We have our wild card. Got our rare, Blood on the Snow. Yeah, this card I expect to show up plenty of places. It blows everything up and gives you something back for it. This is a Wrath that will be quite popular, I predict. Got our Snow Case card. Snow Showcase Theme Booster card here. Foil, Guardian Gladewalker. And a Totally Lost ad card. Poor little Fibblethip. Hey, Replicating Ring token. You're going to need a bunch of these, by the way, if you're playing with Replicating Ring in your deck, so collect them. All right, we have Toralf, the God of Fury art card. Very cool. Some connected commons and uncommons. Red, green, go battling. Braided Guard Strongholds as our wild card. Rare, or excuse me, I was counting this one. That's why it was off. So Braided Guard Stronghold in this pack. Maja, Braided Guard Protector as our wild card. We've got wow, this is going great. I love this box so far. That is, oh man, I actually wanted to build a commander deck around this, so I'm so glad I opened one up. This is really good with Blasphemous Act, by the way. So there's a little combo for you. Just cast Blasphemous Act with this in play. See what happens. It's a real good time. This is in the showcase. Oh man, I'm gonna go build this. I'm so stoked. Showcase Mythic Rare. Super happy to have that here. There's Toralf's Hammer. Based, of course, on Thor. Thor's hammer. Toralf starts with the T. You can start to see the resemblance. Just saying. Wow, that is awesome. Oh, this makes me super happy to crack this. All right, well, I got to keep going. Can't spend 2.5 hours on this video because if I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter, but still, that's rad. All right, yeah, Icehide Troll as our snow card. Whoa! Okay, as excited as I was for Toralf, this might make me even more excited The World Tree is here. Now, I know some of you have questions about the legendary nature of this card. I made a whole video. You can go watch that for more on the legendary discussion. But I'm going to just say I'm excited to have this card. This is huge. This is going to go in all my 5-color commander decks. I think it's potentially standard playable. But also just check out that artwork in foil. That's so awesome. And look at that. What a saucy pack with Torah followed by foil World Tree. Oh man. This is where you get that rush of opening up boosters. I've been playing this game 20 years now, and I still feel it. Whew. That is great. Oh, it makes me so happy. I gotta put that. Do I got a sleeve anywhere? I think I got a sleeve over here. Putting that thing in the sleeve right now. People in the comments are always like, "You gotta sleeve your cards, Gavin." This is one. Dropping this one in a sleeve right now. That's how excited I am for it. Okay. Whew, what a rush. Love these set boosters. Okay. Oh, speaking of loving set boosters, we have a list card at the back. All right. I'm not going to rush through it like Golden Glowmoth. I guess I just instinctually knew Golden Glowmoth was to be rushed through last time. All right. Vorinclex as our art card here. You'll find out more about what's going on there in the story. I won't spoil anything as much as you would love for me to, probably. 54. All right, we have snow-covered forest. We've got more red-white aggressiveness going on here. Got our uncommon, saw it coming. Actually didn't see it coming, so good job on this spell. That's our, sorry, just always counting one off here. That's our wild card. Immersion Protector, though, pretty nice rare to pick up. Talked about this one a bit in my last video, but yeah. I think this card will see a decent amount of play. I love that even when it gets fed by other creatures, if it's on your opponent's turn or something, you can do it right away to exile a card from a graveyard. Incidental graveyard hate is always nice to have around, and it's pretty hard to kill this one. We have our hey, check this out. It's a theme booster card here. So I love it. 2 rares in the pack. Bam Bam, that's great. Skemfar Avenger, good for your elf deck, which, once again, I think plenty of folks will be building up after this set. Then we've got our... oh, excuse me. I apologize. I did count right the first time. This is a wild card rare. So we've got a chance for the full 4 rares in this pack. It's unlikely, though. But wild card rare, plus another... this is our normal rare for this set. Not the theme booster rare. Followed by... our showcase Finn, who this card will show plenty in Commander. Sorry, I'm a little bit off. I'm trying to go through the packs at a reasonable pace and not count everything out. So got a little excited, but now I'm even more excited because this was my wild card. Always cool to get a rare wild card in your pack. So normal rare here. Showcase Finn the Fangbearer, very cool. And then we've got Tuscary Firewalker at the end. Oh, and then Ulvenwald Mysteries, which I guess I jammed right into there, but. Hey, it's a green card that makes clues and investigates from Shadows over Innistrad block, so it's cool. I miss clues. I want to do more with clues. We've talked a lot about clues. I would like to do more with that mechanic. I realized that I said I wouldn't skip right into the showcase card, but I was a little bamboozled there, or the list card. Hey! All right, another list card. This time, I'm going to do the dramatic reveal and try and guess it, okay? Not missing it this time. Hold me to it, everyone out there in the chat. Hold me to it. Get ready to leave comments if I don't do it. All right. We've got Orvar, the All Form, 7781. Snow card. All these. Connected commons and uncommons. Going into the uncommons here. All right, we count 3, 6. Waking the Trolls. This would be, okay, I'm going to count correctly this time. That's 7. So this is actually our wild card. So once again, we get a rare wild card, which is totally awesome. Which means we get another rare following this. Oh, wow, we are running good on these, on these showcase gods. Awesome. Here is Kasima in showcase. Love it. You'll love to see it. This wild vehicle god. Dolphin hanging out right there, by the way. Their thing is you can turn it into a dolphin, so that's pretty awesome. The dolphin's hanging out in the foreground. Omen Keel Kasima. Happy to open that up. Another showcase god for the collection. Really love to see it. I wasn't planning to build a commander deck around this one, but now maybe I will. Now maybe I'm inspired. I feel like if you open up a showcase god, it just is like, build a commander deck around me. Build a commander deck around me. You got to build a commander deck around me. So Anyway, I guess if my cards are speaking to me, I might have a problem though. So your Gavin Verhey. Do cards talk to you too? All right, snow card right here. We've got our foil, and I'm gonna do it right this time. I'm gonna do it right. Here we go. Going from the bottom up. List card. We've got a green card from 2002. So that would be Odyssey. No, it would be the block after Odyssey. So it's either Torment, Judgment, or Onslaught, I believe, would be our options. 119, 143 green card. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. By Dave Dorman. Okay, I see this, and I know what's going on though. Flashback 5GG. That's Grizzly Fate, baby. One of my favorites. There it is, Grizzly Fate. I loved this card back in the day. I cast this card. I remember seeing it for the first time, thinking it was just nuts. You make so many bears. You make 4 bears, then 4 more bears. Oh, it's amazing. And so this was a limited powerhouse, as you can only imagine, this card being. And yeah, super nostalgic to see this here. Really cool. All right, popping on into the next one. I like this Gavin Guesses Cards game. I wonder if there's a way to make that a whole video. Would you all want to see that? I could just do like a whole video of like people send me images, like snippets of card pieces, and I try and guess them. Sounds like fun. Anyway, we've got Resplendent Marshal here by Ryan Pancoast. Coming up next, we've got Snowland, some connected commons and uncommons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wild card, Glade Walker Ritualist. Followed by our rare Herald United Elves. This will go well with our Herald from earlier, that's for sure. Then we've got our Snow card, followed by our foil, Bind the Monster. This is a card, I think we'll see some Pauper play. Maybe even some other Eternal format play. Who knows? Dismember sees a lot of play. All right, list card here again. Oh, I can't wait to play the guessing game again. It's so much fun. All right, Gavin guessing game time. Mostly I'm bummed that I accelerated those other 2 cards so quickly because we missed the guessing game. All right. Tergrid, God of Fright, 2781. Highland Forest, Undersea Invader. Yep, this run again. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, which means this will be my wild card, the Bearded Axe. You know, for all people who love beards and axes. We've got our rare mythic rare, Tybalt's Trickery, much discussed, the red counter spell. Now, not the first time red counter spells, by the way. You got to go back to like Molten Influence or my personal favorite, Burnout. If you've never countered something with a Burnout, whew, that is a good mental magic card. But yeah, another saga in the red counter spell range. We've got a Snow card here. We've got our foil, the Dusk Wielder. Now let's try and guess this list card. Can Gavin do it? Let's see what we got. So I'm going to start from the bottom up. All right, so 2001, it's a 5, Braum 2001. I know what this is. That is Phyrexian, no, sorry, not Phyrexian Scuda. No, that's only a 5/5 when you kick it. Oh no, I do know. This has got to be Desolation Angel from the first set I started playing in, or went to a pre-release for. I started with Invasion, but my first pre-release was Apocalypse. I mentioned this earlier. Desolation Angel is my guess, and Desolation Angel is correct. Bam. Oh, that's so much fun. I kind of want to do a video of this now. I don't know if that'd be entertaining, but I find it entertaining. Yeah, this is a card that's funny to me because you really do not want to cast this unkicked. 5 mana, 5/4, destroy all your lands. Not the most powerful, but when you Armageddon people for 7 mana, it's a little stronger. This card was the talk of the town when Apocalypse came out, by the way. Everyone was talking about this card. Didn't end up seeing a ton of constructed play ultimately, but Creature plus Armageddon is a powerhouse. And once again, the cool nostalgia from these list cards. Oh, hey, check this out. So I didn't mention this earlier. Sometimes the art cards come with a signature from the artist. So we actually got the artist to sign and then replicated that in gold foil here. Gold foil. And for this little wolfie, that's really neat. And it looks so cool. Check that out on camera. I love that foil treatment there. Saros Pac-Man. Okay, this pack's starting off hot. I'm really excited to see what we get because we got an awesome signed art card. That shows up only a small amount of the time. We got a foil basic land, so we're off to a strong start. Now we're going to get our connected commons and uncommons here. It looks like some blueness going on here. Some giantness and blueness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way through Fing the Famebear. All right, what's our wild card? If we get a rare wild card, I'm going to flip out because that would go well with their pack opening so far. We're going to flip out. It's Old Earth Scroll. Okay, the dream is alive. For the dream, okay, because the dream pack, I mean, I'm going to build up to it. We're not going to get it. So don't get your hopes up. But the dream pack, of course, is Artist Series signed card, foil Snowland, rare in the wild card slot. So we can max out here. All right, so this is here. All right. We got our guaranteed rare next. Oh, Planeswalker. This pack is nuts. All right, Kaya the Inexorable. Okay, all right. Now here's the thing. If the next card is a theme booster rare or mythic rare, that's gonna be wild. I don't even know. You're gonna hear a huge gasp. Once again, it's probably not gonna be. Don't get your hopes up. We've already gotten 2 rares here, and we're gonna have a list card here in a moment. So, and one of them is a Planeswalker, so not much to complain about. But let's just see what we get. Okay, you know what? Showcase Vega. I'll settle for that. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we get for our foil. What? Okay, check out. What is this? This is amazing. So we get foil, signed, rare, foil rare. Showcase uncommon. Okay, this is nuts. Okay, now we're on. Gavin, keep your composure. Don't rush into it. This is a chance. This list card at the end. This list card at the end could be another rare. See if you can guess it. Let's play the game. See if you can guess it. Let's play the game, Gavin. Here we go. All right, going from the bottom up. This one's from. Oh, it's not a list card. Sorry, I was just so distracted by everything else. It's from Kaldheim. I'm just so excited. What a dream pack here. That is so good. 3 rares, 1 foil rare. I could keep gooping out of this forever, but yeah, that is exciting. I feel the rush. I feel the rush there. This is why we crack open booster packs. One thing I love about set boosters, I have so many draft boosters in my other room. There's boxes and boxes and boxes of draft boosters. I saw a post on Reddit earlier this week that was like, check out my booster collection. And I was like, you should see my closet. But I never opened them because I was thinking I'm going to draft them someday, right? So it's cool that these set boosters are really made to open. It's like, no, you're not going to draft these. Just open them. Squirrel hanging out here. Toski, the bearer of secrets. All right. Got our connected uncommons 4. A little bit of giant action going here. 5, 6, 7. Wild card. Giant's Grasp. Very nice. Enchanted Giant, baby. Take a creature. For as long as you have that giant. Another World Trio. Hey, I said I'm going to put it in all my multicolor, 5-color commander decks. I'm going to need more of them, so there's a sweet rare to open up. I'll happily take a second copy of this. More idea of the Frost. Then our snow card. We got a foil Skemfar Shadow Sage. And then a ad card at the end. All right. What do we got next here? Videos we're still running shorter than the last one at least. Still taking my time, but ho. Now that's awesome. This is the Showcase Foreign Collects art card. So that makes me really happy. This is a great looking piece. That if I showed this to someone, I feel like if I just pulled this card out of my wallet and handed it to them, they would be frightened for their lives. So it's doing good work, I suppose. Very metal. All right. Connected Commons, Uncommon, Snowland. Vega the Watcher, a normal one for once here. Our wild card. Hey, another rare. Arnie Brokenbrow. That's cool. All right, so we got a wild card. Hengegate Pathway as our normal rare. Finishing out that cycle from Zendikar. Showcase Inga Runais here. This is the white blue one, by the way, for anyone wondering. Showcase Inga Runais and our foil, Gold Maw Champion. And a little fresh, a little mini game called Careful Study. You can freeze frame the video if you want to know how it works. It's a fun one. All right, we got, looks like 6 packs left. Let's see what we crack open here. Open for one more list card because I want to play the game again. It's just so much fun. All right. Art card again. Serap's Packmate. Connected Commons and Uncommons. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got Glorious Protector. Ooh, nice. That's our wild card here. We'll happily take the wild card rare. Fantastic. Shades of Restoration Angel on this one. Followed by, hey, another Pathway. Setting my commander decks or standard decks. I always think about things in terms of commander these days, but up for success. Just because commander's format I've been playing the most while at home. Webcam commander. It's good times. Recommend it if you haven't tried it yet. Hey, Furja, Judge of Valor. That is some metal art. Note the artist on this, by the way. Art is done by God Machine. That's the metal name if I've ever seen one. And then the Death Knell Berserker as the foil, and a bit of information about Strictly Better, if you want to play that little mini game. All right, up to the next pack. We've got, hey, another signed art series card, and that is gorgeous. Once again, love the Aurora Bridge, Aurora Borealis. When I went to Iceland, I didn't see the Northern Lights, which bummed me out. I got to go back and see it sometime once it's safe. But yeah, signed by Johannes Voss, Prismatic Bridge. Very cool. All right. Connected commons and uncommons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notvold Slumber Mound as our wild card here. Resplendent Marshal. Ooh, cool tribal mythic rare. Bergstrider as an iceberg for a snow card. Foil Seize the Spoils. And an ad card. 4 packs left in the box. 4 packs left. Got a treasure token. Got our little serpent boy here. Coma, the Cosmos Serpent by Jesper. All right. 7 connected commons or uncommons. 4, 5, 6, 7. Path the World Tree. That's a cool one. Divine Gambit. Much discussed. I talked about this in my last video, so I'm not going to repeat it here, but I have a whole section about Divine Gambit. You can go watch my last video for it. Spectral Steel as our wild card. A lot of Graveyard Synergy stuff going on in the set. King Narfi's Betrayal, another one. Another blue-black commander deck or building a standard deck. Put 2 of these in there. Hanging out here. We've got Valkyrie Harbinger as our theme booster rare. So 2 rares in this pack. Very nice. Strategic Planning. Foil. That's actually a pretty playable foil. So that's cool. And then our ad card. All right. Coming up. Last 3 packs. Here we go. Coming down the home stretch. Got a list card. We can play the game again. I love this guessing game. All right. Art card. Blizzard Brawl. 7 cards. Firewalker, Vault Robber. 4, 5, 6, 7. Gilded Assault Cart as our Gilded Assault Card. Excuse me. It's not from Ravnica. As our wild card. Our rare. What? Oh, I'm gonna showcase cards in my rare slots. Makes me so happy. I'm on the squirrel. Oh, Toski Bear of Secrets is here. Awesome. This is our legendary squirrel. Can go finally build that squirrel commander deck without using uncards. Yeah, that's great. Runs up and down the world tree, delivering all kinds of secrets. The showcase art are so cool. Is this the 3rd, 4th showcase legendary rare I've opened up? I feel like I'm running hot here. This is great. It's a good feeling. May you all open up like this. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet card. A lot of discussion, by the way, about is this green? Isn't this blue? It is green. It's been green for a long time. Histrodon, the Oran Viper, Oran Frostfang. Green can do this. It can give all your stuff the ability to draw cards and hit your opponent. So not a new thing for green. Wow, that's great. Super happy to open that up. We've got Frostpeak Yeti. Craven Hulk as our foil. Okay, now it's time for the game. Let's see where we go. Bottom up. Old card frame, Mark Zug, 1998. Okay, this is hard. This is from before my time. A 4/4 from 1998. So that would be... You're going to play along at home with me. So that would be... It's pre-Urza's. That's... 98? Is that... That's Murat's Tempest block? Or Weatherlight block, excuse me? No, Tempest? I don't know. I want to guess it's like the silly 4/4 Trampler or something, but it's probably not that. I actually don't know. I've been stumped on this one. I'm really good from cards after I started playing, but before I started playing, I don't know the cards that well. See if I can get any hints here. It's got a great flavor text. It's got Echo. Oh, is this the... Maybe it's from Urza block. I guess it's probably from the first set then. Is this the 1GG? 1GG 4/4? Yeah, Cradle Guard. All right, well, that wasn't my finest card guessing moment, but I did get it before I saw the name, so that's something. All right, I got this here. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, there's Arnie Broken Brow. Put this at the front of my Arnie Broken Brow commander deck that I opened up earlier, or the commander at least. I didn't open up the whole deck. It's a different time. All right, 7 connected commons and uncommons here. Wild card, Elven Bow. Rare, we've got Glorious Protector, another one. It's a good start to a standard deck building these guys, so that's good. Glittering Frost as our Snow wild card. In our foil slot, we have, that's an awesome foil. First of all, that art is unbelievable in foil. Check that out. That is amazing. And then in the showcase frame, nonetheless. Makes me very happy. Very cool. And then our our ad card. And finally, the last booster here for the set booster round, we have another one of these prismatic bridges. All these. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commons and uncommons. More each of the Frost as our wild card here. Our rare is going to be... Oh, excuse me. Did I miscount? 3? I did. Ice-Time Player is a wild card. Our rare... What? Another showcase rare and this mythic rare. This is one of the cards I definitely want to build a commander deck around too. That's so great. Coma, the Cosmos Serpent. Yeah, making something every upkeep, every single upkeep is pretty sweet in Commander. And then the fact that, you know, you can use the serpents to do all kinds of stuff. Make sure your commander doesn't die, perhaps with Indestructible, locking their stuff down. What, is this like the 6th showcase rare mythic rare I've opened up? What a good box. This makes me so happy. Well, I just want to stare at it, but I probably shouldn't. So keep going. But it makes me really happy. Oh, and then a Theme Booster rare. Surtland Flinger is here. And then our foil, last card of the round. Ooh, what a way to end. Egon, God of Death in foil. So that's pretty great. By the way, three rare pack right here. Yeah, I can settle for this. I get Theme Booster rare, Showcase Mythic rare, and Foil God. What a successful box this was. Oh, this makes me very happy. Very, very, very happy. I'm a happy Gavin right now. I've got some commander decks to go build. Good thing it's Friday, so I won't make any more videos until Monday's video. I've got some commander decks to go build in the meantime. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what was inside these set boosters. If you have any comments, if you enjoyed this faster format, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll talk with you again on Monday. In the meantime, may your opens be as good as this set booster box. You got this. Kind of any set where it makes sense to use sagas, we're going to put them. Good places for it are especially planes we've been to before, because there's story there that you already recognize. It's fun to do sagas about things that you might already know. And also on brand new planes, it's a great way to show off the history of that world.